It's 9 p.m. on September 22, 2022. 6 police officers are standing outside room M15 at a budget Travelodge hotel in Oxfordshire, England. They've been tracking a Telegram account called @LilyHowarth for weeks, connected to the biggest gaming leak in history and a breach of Uber, a company worth $60 billion. The officers knock. The door opens. It's not Lily Howarth. It's a 17-year-old boy with a TV remote, a keyboard, a mouse, and an Amazon Fire Stick, and he's still in the middle of the hack. His name is Arion Kurtaj. He grew up in Oxford, diagnosed with severe autism, dropped out of school before he was a teenager. His father's only public comment about his son was this: "He's very good on computers." That's an understatement. Kurtaj had no formal training, no degree. What he had was an obsessive drive to understand how systems work and how to get inside them without being invited. And he discovered something early on that most billion-dollar companies didn't want to admit. The weakest point in any security system isn't the software, it isn't the firewall, it isn't the encryption, it's the person answering the phone. Kurtaj falls in with a loosely connected group of teenagers calling themselves Lapsus. No headquarters, no ideology, just kids across the world, some in the UK, some in Brazil, some as young as 16, competing to hack the biggest targets they can find. Their method is simple. Call a company's IT help desk. Pretend to be an employee who forgot their password. Sound confident. Sound bored. Like it's the third time this week you've had to reset your login. They call it social engineering. The US Department of Homeland Security will later call Lapsus unique for its effectiveness, speed, creativity. They don't mention that most of its members are teenagers. In 2021, they hit BT and EE, Britain's biggest telecom companies, and demand a $4 million ransom. In February 2022, they break into Nvidia, one of the most valuable companies on Earth, and walk out with a terabyte of source code. Then Samsung, then Microsoft, then Uber. Every single time, the same trick. A phone call, a forgotten password, a help desk that wanted to be helpful. Police arrest Kurtaj in January 2022. He's 16. They charge him, release him on bail, and tell him, no internet. He agrees. 6 weeks later, he's back online. They arrest him again in March. He's 17 now. This time, they move him into a hotel, for his own protection, after rival hackers publish his home address online. Room M15. No internet, no devices. Except, someone forgot about the Amazon Fire Stick plugged into the TV. Using the Fire Stick, Kurtaj connects to cloud services, attaches a keyboard and mouse, and within hours, he's inside Rockstar Games' internal Slack, the messaging system used by every employee at the company that makes Grand Theft Auto. He sends a message to all of them. Hand over the source code for GTA 6, or he releases everything. Rockstar refuses. So at 3 a.m., he posts 90 clips of unreleased GTA 6 gameplay to the internet, the biggest leak in gaming history. Fans can't believe what they're seeing. The graphics are unfinished. The animations are rough. It's a game that wasn't supposed to exist yet. Rockstar later says it cost them $5 million. The police trace @LilyHowarth back to room M15. When they kick the door in, Kurtaj's computer is still mid-decrypt. He doesn't run. There's nowhere to go. At trial, psychiatrists rule he's unfit to stand trial. His autism means he can't fully understand the proceedings. So the jury is asked one question: did he do it? They say yes. The judge sentences him to an indefinite hospital order. He'll stay there until doctors decide he's no longer a danger. The mental health assessment noted that Kurtaj continued to express the intent to return to cybercrime as soon as possible. He couldn't be found guilty. He'll never see a prison cell. Here's what the Lapsus story is really about. Nvidia, Microsoft, Rockstar, Uber, Samsung. Some of the most valuable, most secure companies in the world. All of them fell for a phone call. Not sophisticated malware, not a nation-state attack. A teenager pretending to be a contractor who forgot his password. The U.S. government's cybersecurity agency investigated and concluded that most organizations were simply not prepared to prevent it. Their recommendations weren't technically complex. Most of them were free. And yet it kept working. Over and over. Most of the people behind Lapsus have never been identified. The techniques they used are now employed by hacking groups worldwide, and somewhere in a secure hospital in England, Arion Kurtaj is waiting to be told he's no longer dangerous. His Telegram channel is still online.